I got 147-pound welterweight, 11-0, 8 KOs, 25 years young, trained out of Bozy Ennis's dungeon. Philly's own Tah Smalls. What up, Tah?
What's going on, man?
We cooking, and we glad to have you in the kitchen with us.
Thank you. I
Appreciate
appreciate
you,
being
Tah.
here.
For sure, for sure. Now, before we even go any further, just gotta ask, so that we definitely let everybody know where in Philly you from, Tah?
North Philly, Badlands, like Killington area. That's probably the most familiar part y'all gonna know.
Yeah, the Badlands, no doubt. North Philly in the building. So I'm excited to introduce Todd to y'all, and we're gonna get into a lot about him. But I just want to start with this, Todd. Obviously, your career's getting off to a good start. You're 11-0. You got 8 KOs.
Yeah.
You got another fight coming up this year on November 1st.
Yep.
But for the fans that don't know, and even for myself, educate me a little bit. I seen that your amateur background isn't as extensive. So is there any reason for that? Did you get a later start? What brought you into boxing, and why so not so much amateur work?
Um, I feel like it wasn't too much amateur work because the I don't even think we just it's crazy because me, Bozy, and my dad were just talking about it like 2 days ago, but I'm not even sure I might have had one novice fight and then I went straight open. You know what I'm saying? And then I just all my fights were basically tournaments. You know what I'm saying? And then, never made it to where I wanted to be, but I always made it to the finals, got ganked a couple times, it's the amateurs, so that's to respect.
Hmm.
But after that was mainly the main thing, man. Once I got ganked a couple times, like it was for sure wins. Once I got ganked, I told my pop, like, either we turn pro, I'm gone, man. Like,
Yeah, and you
for
off to a hell of a start. No, that makes sense. I just think sometimes folks, they get caught up in these like records or what somebody did, and there's a lot of great fighters who have very valid reasons for why maybe something might not be the way it is in the amateurs, but they turn out to be outstanding pros, and you often outstanding start. Again,
real.
11-0. Nah, you welcome. You welcome. Your work is what speaks for you. So for sure. But 11-0, 8 KOs. You had a fight early in the year. You're gonna have your second fight this year again on November 1st. So just
Yeah.
talk to us a little bit about what can we expect in that fight.
I mean, I'm going in there to put on a great performance. You know what I mean? Get the knockout if he open it up. He showed me something. I'm gonna go ahead and take it, get him out of here. You know what I mean? I wish I would have been, 10 times more active this year. I was supposed to fight so many more times than I actually did. But it's politics in boxing. Guys pull out. It's a whole lot of things that go on that's out of my control. So all I can do is train.
Nah, facts, facts. So 2025 is around the corner. And again, you starting to make your move onto the scene. What's your goal for 2025? Between you, your pops, Bozy, what would you like to see happen?
I would like to get a belt, man. Get some belts. Yeah, man. Of course, I ain't at the. I guess to the people, I ain't at the level for the world championship belts, but anything I can get, man. Just throw a dog a bone. I'll take an NABA and I'll take any type of belt. I'm trying to get something to put around my waist.
Activity level? Hopeful to see what? Two, three, four?
Yeah, if I can more than that, man. I'll be trying to be active, but like I said, some things is out of my control.
Nah, no doubt, no doubt. Obviously the business of boxing is a little tough sometimes, but I hope for the fight fans, which includes myself, I'm a fan first. We get to see you as active as possible next year. And I want to talk to you about something because again, some of y'all may not be familiar with Todd, but Tah Smalls, one of the things you should know about him is he's part of one of the illest father-son coach duo training situations that we got going on in boxing today.
For
Um,
sure.
you know, for the folks who are unaware, Todd, his dad, Lawrence Smalls, works alongside Bozy Ennis, and they both train Todd and Boots. So just talk to us about that situation, how it came to be, when it started, how it started.
I mean, we always knew them, but I'll say when I first got serious in the boxing, we was in another gym. But once it started getting a little serious, we said, we gotta go get some better work and stuff like that. So we had to make that transition, and it's been love ever since. It's been love since before we was training with him, and ever since we came. You know what I'm saying? So this is some of the best work you're gonna get in Philly. So why not be there?
Yeah, no doubt. Obviously, Boots has made a name for himself, and he's a great fighter, and he's looking to ascend. But talk to us about your experience with him, just working with him. I'm assuming you guys have shared the ring sparring or something like that.
Countless times. I can't even tell you how many. We've been sparring. We've been sparring the last 10 years, man. Like for
So
real.
go back at least a decade.
For sure. For sure. It's 2024 for sure. You know what I mean?
What
Before when he was getting ready for the Junior Olympics, we was working. We always work. We always work.
what's that work like?
Dog work, man. Y'all need to stay away. Y'all need to stay away from that guy. Stay away from me too.
Do us a solid, and I mean we all seen it, but if you had to rate Boots, what do you think his best qualities in the ring, or whatever presents the biggest challenge for you when y'all sparring? What would you say it is? Because he's got slickness, he's got power, he can move around. What gives you the biggest challenge though when y'all sparring?
I'll say his biggest asset in boxing is probably his IQ. He just so smart. Like he just it's like he know what he gonna do before he do it, and he know what you gonna do before you do it. You get what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
if you throw the jab, he know eventually you're gonna come with the 1-2. So I mean, I'm not saying that exact form, but you just get what I'm saying. Like it's like he just can read it. He just read
He'd
it.
be in the Matrix.
Yeah, yeah.
He's seen a whole
So
lot of zeros and ones.
a whole lot.
Yeah, nah. I mean, look, we've seen Floyd, obviously, the GOAT at that.
Mhm.
Bud's got that in him. And we see it from Boots, and I hope Boots, for Boots' sake, he gets that opponent that takes him to that next level. And the same for Utah. But question for you around Boots, just the last one there, as far as that side of things goes. Who would you like to see him fight next? Because he's fighting a guy he already beat. He has to. It's a mandatory. Looks like he's trying to assert himself at 147 and remain champion there. Probably clean that division up. But if you had it your way, just as a friend, as a training partner, who would you like to see him fight next?
uh, I'm around him every day, so I know what he want. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, come with it. I mean, we all is. Chat, y'all listening? Who Boots wants? Tell us.
Y'all know who he want. He want first of all, he want all the belts. That's what he want. But I mean, at the same time, he want to give y'all what y'all asking for. So y'all want him to fight Crawford. He feel the same way in his heart. Of course, he want to be undisputed. You know what I mean, get all the belts. But he want that big fight. He want to make the fight happen to make the people happy. So
So
you
let
know,
me ask you this then, Ty, because Bud's stance on that is, look, I had to work to get to this point. I'm looking for championship fights. So from your perspective, do you not like or not respect that decision, or do you understand that even though it's not obviously what Boots will want?
this the thing. I feel where y'all be coming from, but a lot of people is just talking as fans and not boxers. You get what I'm saying? So Crawford, you gotta think. Crawford, 37 years old, about to be 38. You know, Boots is 27. So of course Boots trying to get that Crawford trying to get that get out of here money. You know what I mean? Crawford trying to get that them paydays that he been getting, and you gotta respect it. So I'm not mad at him for the route that he taken, but the people want to see that fight. But I respect his decision. I respect his decision because it is a smart move on his end. You get what I mean?
Yeah, 100%, 100%. I feel the same way, I would love to see them fight. I get what Bud's saying, but as a fan, just a fan, it kills me because that's a fight that you would love to see.
Yeah,
You would
I would
love to
love to
see
see
it.
it.
Yeah, how do you think it goes? We know
You
you
know,
favor Boots. We know you rocking with Boots, but how does he beat Bud? What does Bud got to be aware of or be leery of that Boots possesses that could win him the fight?
it's so much. It's so much you gotta be wary of. And I'm not just saying like Crawford a slouch or nothing like that. But Crawford Crawford doesn't have nothing that I ain't seen Boots overcome before. You get what I mean? I haven't seen him do nothing that's like, whoa, I don't know if Boots can. You get what I mean?
Hmm.
So I think Boots just he just take him in the deep water, and them later rounds, that's where it's gonna get weary at for the older guy, maybe, you know? Never know how it's gonna go. It's boxing. Anything could change in a split second. But I'm rocking with my camp. I'm rocking with my city for sure.
Oh yeah, honey, I expect no less. I expect no less, but I appreciate the insight because it means something, right? You right there, you see it firsthand. So it's not like we just asking anybody. We asking somebody who's right there doing the work, pushing
Mm-hmm.
back and forth, making each other better. So it's great insight. You worked with Brian Norman Jr., Ty. He's worked with Boots too, obviously. So he's been in and around your camp. Could put two and two together. Y'all all done, done work, right?
Mm-hmm.
So just really quick, describe that work for me a little bit and just tell me what do you think about that Boots Norman fight not happening? Why? Why didn't it happen, in your opinion?
Um, I don't think that it's some at the moment. I don't think it's nothing that's really benefiting Boots. You get what I'm saying? So it's not like if Boots wanted to fight him, yeah, I mean, of course the people probably want to see it just to keep
The
Boots
strap,
active.
the strap though? You don't think
Yeah.
the strap?
All right, that's the main thing. That's the main thing. But as far as everything else, of course, Boots want to be undisputed, so that's why he trying to. That'll be the main reason for the fight. But as far as anything else with the benefit, I don't really feel like it benefit Boots too much. Boots right now is just on another level.
So do you think like that fight didn't happen? Like, why do you think that fight didn't happen? Because there was negotiations supposedly.
It wasn't on. I guarantee it wasn't on Boots' side.
Got
You know what
you.
I'm saying? It didn't happen if it had to be some other. I mean, the other side because I just know he taking everything with open arms.
So you worked with both of them. How does that fight go?
I'm not going my camp a
Oh
thousand
no, no.
percent.
I know you got Boots, but how is Boots beating Brian? Like from what you've seen, well, I mean, you seen them work. What was that like?
I mean, dog work, man. It was dog work. I mean, of course, Boots got the better half. You got to keep it. You got to keep it honest. And I'm sure if you was to ask them, they'll say Boots got. I mean, they probably wouldn't, pride thing, but Boots got the better half of them. You know what I mean? Then knock him out or nothing like that, but it definitely could have got there. And I feel like in the fight, 8 ounce gloves, 12 rounds, I feel like it'll definitely go to that point.
Got you. Got you. So one other thing I wanted to ask you about before we get, some important stuff about you out there for sure, just Africa. So for some who don't know Africa, or know him by that name, that's Richardson Hitchens. He's got a big fight with Liam Paro. I know you've done work with Africa before. What do you think about Liam Paro? Is he ready for it? It's a big challenge. It's the guy who just beat Subriel Matias, who most people I would say weren't stepping up to fight. I don't think anybody was scared, but nobody was just volunteering. But Paro handled that job. Damon, what's up? Hang tight. We're gonna be right with you. We got the CEO of Celebrity Boxing in the building. But yeah, Todd, what do you think about that fight for Richardson Hitchens?
I mean, I think it's time. I think it's time. You know what I'm saying? Africa had a belt. Africa got a belt, right?
Right now, no, not at that weight. Not at 140.
Oh, what he got the belt at 35?
I don't know. I don't know that he was a
If
champion
I'm
at
not mistaken,
135.
Africa might got a belt.
If he got a belt, it's not one of the major belts. So that's what he's fighting for.
Oh, okay.
He's fighting for the major belt at
Okay,
140
so
right
that's my
now.
mistake. That's my mistake. But you know what I'm
No,
saying?
it's all good.
You know what I mean? Just like him, you know what I mean? Him and Boots been in the amateurs, moving along, fighting each other and all that. So, Africa been in the game for a minute. So I feel like it's about time for him to get one of those big shots, big belt, and I mean we're gonna see how he handle himself.
Got you. Got you. Appreciate that
I
insight.
would like, I mean, man, I can't wait to watch it.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna be in Puerto Rico when that happens. So shout out to Africa and Paro. I think they're gonna put on a hell of a fight for sure.
For sure.
So before we let you go, Todd, just tell everybody where they can find you, what they should know about you that maybe I didn't touch on. And yeah. Just any news that you'd like to share.
My Instagram, my social media is at Tah Smalls, TahSmalls. You know what I'm saying? I fight November 1st in Texas, Red Owl main event, TV debut. So I'm super excited for that. I feel like it's long overdue, and like I said, I'm out here trying to get a belt, man. Trying to get anything I could put around my waist.
No doubt,
Anything.
no doubt. and you got support here. Just know that, Ty. I'm happy to
Appreciate
have
it.
had you on. Nah, just appreciate you. Happy to have had you on here today. I think today, everybody in the chat, this is about, again, bringing some folks on that y'all know, but making sure that y'all aware of some folks that you should know. And Tah Smalls is definitely somebody that y'all should be aware of.
I
He got the
appreciate it.
pedigree. Y'all know who he worked with. Y'all see the record. He put people down. We look forward to talking to you again in the near future, Tah, for sure.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you for having me.
Yeah, say less. Shout out to my man Snoop, and we definitely gonna keep up. If you ain't doing nothing, stay tuned. I got a special guest coming at the end. Everybody in the chat, be aware at the end of this live, we got a special guest. So just rock with us. And this is the Philly special one. I can't wait to do a Philly special too. So
I
we'll talk soon,
appreciate you
bro.
for having me, man.
Say less. Thank you, Ty. And
All
shout
right.
out to your pops. Tell him I said what up.
I got you. I got you.
All right, bro. All right.